chain, the official blocked chain of UFC. Muhammad 34, Gilbert Burns will be 37 in July. Muhammad with an inch in height and an inch in reach. No issues on the scale for either welterweight contender. 5 rounds if needed in the co-main event to get you primed for it. Here's Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, 5-time distilled and 3-time filtered. New Amsterdam is in your corner with award-winning vodka. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the number 5 ranked welterweight contender in the world, Gilbert Durinho Burns. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 22 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, presenting the number 4 ranked UFC welterweight contender in the world, belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
The no-nonsense Keith Peterson is our referee for this high-profile, highest of stakes main event, co-main event. Brittany Palmer, Luciana, Vanessa, Gilbert Burns is in the building. Fight Clock brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC, the only watch tough enough for UFC. Gilbert Burns is in yellow. Belal Muhammad out of the southpaw stance. He'll switch. He's in green. Brazilian fans in Jersey have been giving it to Muhammad all week and supporting Gilbert Durinho Burns, who's able to get that right hand home.
And Belal been giving it back to him, though.
Yeah.
He told him how much they suck. He said that's why the Nets left. He's funny.
Well-placed leg kick by Gilbert Burns early.
Constant stance switches by Belal.
Yeah.
Giving him a lot of different looks.
Muhammad connects to the body. Burns keeping that right hand high.
I mean, Belal is just switching stances before he does anything. It's just constantly moving between southpaw and conventional.
Yeah, not giving Gilbert a chance to set up. Look at that high kick. Nice. Good straight left.
Yeah, that was able to split the guard of Burns, who now connects to the inside of Muhammad's right leg.
Another straight left lands by Belal.
Burns dropped down, partially landed with a right. A lot of mutual respect on both sides of this fight. They did train together once. It ended prematurely. Burns was cut open by a Muhammad headbutt, or clash, I guess I should say. Jab for Muhammad, 2 minutes gone by round 1.
Right hand landed there by Gilbert Burns.
There's another one. Burns is really attacking well, low, early. Some reddening on that left leg of Muhammad. Good body kick from Muhammad.
Beautiful kick there by Belal Muhammad. Belal's constantly in the face of Gilbert Burns. There's the
takedown. Look at that. Nicely done by Belal.
And Muhammad greets Burns with a jab, and now a body kick on the way up.
Burns is starting to carry that right hand low. He did not like those body kicks.
A lot of people wondered how the physical strength and the grappling and the wrestling might play out. Burns attempts the takedown first, unsuccessful.
Belal has excellent takedown defense.
Yes.
Some of the best in the division.
Belal did a really good job of floating his hips as Gilbert was taking him down. The moment he hit the mat, he just hip heist, got his hips back towards the mat, and worked his way back to his feet. Great job so far with Muhammad. Muhammad looks real good to start this fight.
Muhammad striking just in a totally different place than it was 3 years ago.
Everything is.
Yep.
He's just such a hard worker.
Got that Khabib Nurmagomedov rub. Had him in the corner for the Sean Brady win last year. 1 minute to go in round one. Good body kick from Burns, who gets countered
with that left hand. And again, that kick to the arms. Gilbert does not like those body shots. Oh, good right hand by Gilbert.
And you expect improvement from Muhammad. Anybody that works that hard at something is going to get better. And it's shown in every performance. Gilbert's going to have to find a way to take the initiative, and I think it starts with this. Him being the one that's going forward.
Final 10 seconds of a competitive round one. Muhammad goes high again. All right, this corner cam brought to you by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history with only 25 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs, and electrolytes, now available at Walmart.
You're not in a hurry. You're not in a hurry. Listen, you know why you get hit all the time with the straight left? When he switches to southpaw, he throws a straight left. Every time he switches, he throws a straight left. You cannot stand in front of him and don't move your head. The kicks are good. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. You're rushing, you want it to go too fast, and you don't find your distance like that. The small steps, come a little closer. Come a little closer. But when you go forward, move your head.
With the right hand and the right kick, you gotta beat it out, okay? Everything else is perfect, bro. Last thing, he's throwing the right overhand and it's a little dangerous. Keep your left hand high.
Okay, he's gonna come a little bit sharper this round, dude. Okay, he's gonna come hard. Be very, very focused, dude. Very, very focused.
Bro, you're doing this.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law. So Henry Hooft, Gilbert Burns appearing to be on the same page in that corner after round one.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight.
The Muhammad camp liking how those first 5 minutes played out.
As they should. You know, it feels like Gilbert Burns is having a little bit of a difficult time dealing with the strength of Belal Muhammad. Belal Muhammad's the more naturally the bigger guy. And every time he connects, it seems like he's having a little more of an effect on Gilbert. Even that, right? He's so big legs, strong guy, kind of knocks Gilbert off balance.
Beautiful kick to the body by Belal. That left kick to the body is money.
And Burns continuing to realize success with those low kicks. Muhammad still moving pretty well. Oh, advancing right hand lands for Burns, and now a left.
Oh, Gilbert Burns, his right arm is really hanging down low because of those body kicks. Look at how low he's carrying his right hand. If I'm Belal Muhammad, I'm continuing to blast body kicks off that left side.
The constant stance switches continuing for Muhammad early round two. Burns heeding the advice of his chief corner, not rushing things 90 seconds into round two. Well, if you miss out on your chance to have your name on the UFC canvas tonight, go to UFCcollectibles.com now to find out how to add your name to a future event.
The thing about catching those kicks on the arms is they deaden your arm.
Yep.
Even if you block them, you're receiving punishment to the muscle tissue on that arm. And it can have a big impact on a fight.
Well, every time you take it, it's like one hurts.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you can't feel them, but it's because your arm's asleep.
I mean, there's a lot of guys, you don't even want to hold their pads for that.
No.
Imagine just getting that shin slammed into the raw meat of your arm.
And a lot of times, that's where you see broken arms. You don't get that guide hand across, they kick you square on the arm, and it's over.
Oh!
Good
Big right for
there.
Burns. Appeared to momentarily wobble Muhammad.
But not having the same impact as when Muhammad has hit him.
Yeah.
And Gilbert can crack, right? We saw that in the Hamzat Chimaev fight. Dropped Kamaru Usman, their world title fight in the first round.
Right.
Belal's got a big head, though. I mean, he can take a punch. He can take a size of his head.
There it is. That kick is money.
And every time he lands it, Gilbert's hand starts to trail down.
Burns 12 for 12 on his leg kicks.
Look at how red Gilbert Burns' right arm is. The next time we can get a look at it, it is red. Look at that. Look at the redness on the back of his arm.
There's something about Gilbert that looks a little flat. And I gotta wonder, I mean, we're a month away from his fight with Jorge Masvidal, right? So he goes through a full camp, a big fight with Masvidal, wins that fight, and then right back into it a month later. And you wonder if he's had enough time to recover.
Sure.
If he was too eager to take this fight.
I was literally going to make a point, Joe, that Belal Muhammad is the advancing party, and he looks fresher, and he's the guy that had 3 weeks to train for this. He doesn't look tired at all.
You're also talking about 3 weight cuts for Gilbert Burns this year.
But also Belal just got off of Ramadan, right?
Yep.
So this is a big risk for him to take this fight on such short notice after fasting for the month, all throughout the day.
Inherent risk on both sides. Stepping up into this big spot tonight, under 30 seconds in round 2. Muhammad talks a lot about eating those low leg kicks and it being more of a mentality and a toughness. When a nerve gets hit, not much he can do, but he's handled those pretty well. Ten minutes down.
Remember, this is a 5-round fight, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the first round. Look at that. He kind of eats that in the shoulder, it looks a little bit, during the takedown. And there's a right hand there by Gilbert.
You recognize it now, right? Every time when he switches stance, his left leg is hurt. His left leg is hurt. Every time when he switches stance to southpaw, you can switch southpaw too.
Okay.
If you have a problem with this, use the other side.
Okay.
And use your kicks.
Okay.
Third round, start pick up the pace. I know what you mean, but we get it going, okay? Just move to it, okay? Switch stance, he's going to straight left or left body kick. You recognize it. Be first when he switch stance and show energy.
All right, so you heard there from Henry Hoof. There were some rumblings this week that Belal Muhammad had injured his left wheel. We saw some footage of him getting off the scale at the ceremonial weigh-in, looked to be moving gingerly on it. A lot of stance switches tonight, Joe. Perhaps there is an injury.
It doesn't look like it in the way he's moving, though. We were looking at it because it looked like his left ankle was swollen in some of the photos, but he doesn't look like he's moving badly. And I think the stance switch is just something Belal always does. But if you look at the way he's moving fine. And he's throwing a lot of kicks with that left leg. Caught that one low.
And our trucks seem to pick up in the Belal Muhammad corner as well. They feel like he's letting Burns off the hook. They want more pressure.
Well, that's why he was so good in round 1. he had Gilbert guessing the entire time. He was the guy that was a little more active. He was going to work and then leading most of the exchanges.
Gilbert looked a little dejected in the corner. And Henry Hoof was talking to him about something that was hard to sell. It was something that they both understood. They didn't say it out loud. Perhaps something that he's been dealing with.
Muhammad able to land the jab. Things have slowed down a little bit since round one.
We're not seeing a lot of right hands out of Gilbert. And one of the things that the production picked up was that at the end of the first round, like he shook his right shoulder out. Like perhaps that takedown might have injured it, or we're dealing with something that was already a little tweaked.
Or one of those kicks potentially.
Kicks. Yeah, just kicks. Beating up those arms like you were talking about.
So just one takedown attempt in the fight thus far.
Again,
was Burns early.
Another of those strong left kicks from Belal. And again,
Burns has the whole family alongside. It really helps shift his focus and keep him relaxed during these big fight weeks. Under 3 minutes in round three. Good job by Burns to close the guard. Muhammad on the attack.
I feel like when Belal Muhammad gets him trapped against the side of the octagon, he lets the combination go, he can go again, but he keeps backing off.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, my goodness.
Right to the ribs.
That one stuck under the elbow. Beautiful kick there by Belal Muhammad.
Burns with a nice knee to the body. All right, let us check in with Mike Valley, Lou Taylor in the Belal Muhammad corner.
The kick right there, brother. Keep it sliding and pressure. Keep it sliding, keep it sliding. Oh, hey. Eso es. Right there, right there. Hey, left hand high, little jabs to there, and then you go with the right. Little jabs to there, then you go with the right. Yes, sir.
Touch his body after that. Complete the combo.
Eso.
Complete the combo. Hands up.
Hey, hands up.
1, 2, 1, 2.
We keep moving, Belal. We keep moving. Give me the key.
Body kick for Burns.
A lot of movement being called for on both sides. You hear Henry Ruth telling Gilbert to work through it. So I don't know if maybe he's seeing something in his corner when Gilbert goes back that isn't very good for him.
Seems like it's the left arm that Burns is shaking out despite all of those left kicks to the right arm.
Multiple times he's shaking out the left arm.
There's something going on with Burns, and we're being told that his corner keeps telling him to try to overcome it. Head kick partially gets through. The jab lands for Muhammad.
Belal Muhammad is finding great.
What he's doing is what we said in his keys to victory. He's established the range.
Yep.
He's the one who's landing, and we're seeing a real lack of effective striking from Gilbert. He just looks flat, his nose is bloodied, and Belal's been beating him up with that left kick.
And it only happens when he switches the stance, right? He's constantly giving him different looks, never allowing Burns to know what's in front of him. And while Belal has always switched stance, he's never done it this much.
Come on, don't say nothing. Man.
Well, he looks very dejected.
I know it's fucked up, don't care about the public.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't throw the left hand for nothing.
Yeah. Can you work around it?
I'll try.
Yeah.
Go on to the second round?
No, man, you got 2 more rounds to go. We go to round number 4 now.
Okay.
round number 4 now.
Breathe through your nose.
Listen, Gil, you need to double up the right hand.
Okay.
Double it up. Every time you hit him with the right hand, follow with the left kick. That side of your arm maybe is hurt, but your legs are good.
Okay.
Your legs are good. Yeah? He missed a lot right in front of you. That kick is there. And get faith.
Right kick you want.
The right kick downstairs and the left kick to the body. You can throw it. Come on. Hey, give me some energy. 2 rounds. Fight.
Round 4 brought to you by Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0, the official electric trimmer of UFC. Visit manscaped.com now.
Yeah, it is the left arm. There's something wrong with the left arm of Gilbert Burns, and he looks very dejected.
So you ready? Fight.
He said, I can't throw the left hand for nothing.
He came over to the booth, pointed to his left shoulder after round 3.
Yep, and shook his head like, bang.
We'll see if he can get the legs going here.
The problem with that is he's thinking about it, right?
Yep.
He seems dejected.
Well, you said that early, and you were wise to it.
There's a good low kick by Burns. I mean, Henry Hoof calling for those kicks.
Well, Henry's telling him you double up the right hand and then your legs work, right?
Oh, punishing kick to the body for Muhammad.
Brutal kicks by Muhammad.
Caught Burns with a right hand, ducking down there.
Burns just shook out that left hand again.
Beautiful jab by Belal.
Oh,
there's the right.
Oh, a couple big right hands for Burns now. Dorino translates to little tough one, and he's having to lean on all the toughness tonight with that left shoulder.
My goodness, that kick is money.
And every time he lands it, Joe, it hurts the right arm, but it jolts your whole body. Because look at the size of Belal's legs. These are not like small legs that he's a big dude, full welterweight. Because Belal Muhammad's not fighting 155 ever.
Right.
He's going to fight 170 or 185.
And again, another hard kick to the body. And he tried to get this fight at 185.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That left leg is punishing.
Muhammad's left foot has been the story in this one. Ooh! Muhammad just able to get that left hand up to partially block that shot. Henry Hoof calling for forward pressure from Gilbert Burns. Good 1-2 from Muhammad. Burns looking for a fight ender with that right hand.
There's a good kick from Burns. But just does not have the same pop on it that Belal's do.
That was very evident very early.
Oh, he caught him coming in with that one, but boy, Belal just ate it. And another punishing body kick.
But that right hand from Burns, one of the more seminal blows of the fight. Burns has set a personal best for leg kicks landed, 20 on 22 attempts. Knee to the body is there for Muhammad.
There's a good low kick by Burns. It was very strange going back at the end of the third. He thought it was the second round.
Yeah.
I thought that was very odd. Oh boy, he's hurt. He winced badly. His shoulder's in real bad shape. Whatever's wrong with it is serious.
And now Belal
recognizes it.
That's what you should do as a fighter. I know people be like, why would you do that? Dude, you got a hurt man in front of you, you go kick that arm. Or
Remember
you grab
Jose
it.
Aldo against the Korean Zombie.
He kicked his arm so bad. And if Jose Aldo could have grabbed it and pulled it down and broke it, he would have. These guys are savages, man. And you have to be to do the job.
And you can argue, I'm no doctor, but perhaps that medical issue, the result of competing 2 times in 2 huge fights in a short amount of time.
Very well be that. Could be from training, could be from a lot of different things.
But when he got that takedown right early in the fight, you saw him post on that side when Belal was sprawling.
Yeah.
That might be what happened there.
Right.
You never know.
But it seems like it was something that they knew was going on because they didn't talk about it in the corner.
Yeah.
Belal's all over him, though. He's not letting him off the hook, and he's just winning these striking exchanges. Oh! Good right hand by Burns. Belal just ate it, though, and right back with a shot to the body.
Burns showing tremendous heart and resolve. Eats a right hand there. But Henry Hoof knows his fighter. He knows he has one of the toughest human beings on the planet, champ.
Yeah, I do, but, I mean, you could say it's 4-0, right, going into round 5. Maybe you consider going, hey, Gilbert, let's fight another day. Especially if your guy keeps kicking that shoulder. You might want to consider it. And then the cut man went and grabbed it.
What was that?
Belal lands a beautiful body kick here. Belal jab. We should be in the corner, Burns. The right jab by Belal Muhammad. Moving forward, pressing. Burns landed a good right hand there.
Hey, Gilbert
tries to take him down.
You got 5 more minutes.
And lets it go.
5 more minutes, one more round. You keep fighting, you keep throwing it, double it up. Hey, when you hit him with the right hand, he comes forward. When you go backwards, the uppercut is there. When you hit him, he goes backwards. Why you go backwards? If you hit him, go forward. Take 2 little steps forward. Keep kicking that low leg, but you need to throw the right hand straight with the right hook. Double it up. If I say double it up. Yeah, little water, little water. One more round. It's there. Find it.
Well, he looks visibly dejected.
Right.
Well, he's hurt. The guy's hurt.
Right.
You know?
Not tired.
He's not tired. He's hurt. And he's tough. So he will never quit on himself. And he'll never check himself out in a fight. He's too good for that.
5th and final round to determine which man at some point will fight for the welterweight title. Muhammad has thrown 100 more strikes than Gilbert Burns thus far.
I mean, go back to the Gilbert Burns that fought Khamzat Chimaev. This just does not look like the same guy.
Well, I don't know if he's thrown a left hand for 4 rounds.
Yeah. But even the right hand, he's having trouble. Like, he just struggled there.
But imagine how good you got to be to fight one-handed essentially for 20 minutes.
Against a guy who hasn't lost in 4 years.
Yeah, against a guy that is so well-rounded and so... Look at how trained Belal Muhammad is. He took this fight on 3 weeks, and he's not tired at all. He's
wanted
fighting.
5 rounds, felt like he could outlast Burns.
Well, he's such a cardio machine.
Yeah.
And that just is a testament to his hard work ethic.
So we were just shown in our isolation monitor that early takedown attempt from Gilbert Burns and appeared to land hard on that left shoulder. Burns now 0 for 4 in the takedown column thus far.
This is a dominant performance by Belal Muhammad.
And we can't lose sight of that.
Well, right.
You know, Belal Muhammad is doing what he needs to do.
Oh, damn, that punishing shot to the body.
It just tells you what they're doing in Chicago for Belal Muhammad that is allowing him to become a real contender, a real challenge for whoever's holding that title. Because they did this in 3 weeks.
Right. He had that very disappointing fight with the champ Leon Edwards where he got eye poked.
Yeah, but he got hurt bad in the first round.
Yes, he
Remember
did.
the head kick that hurt him?
Mm-hmm.
But health is a big factor in all these sports. We're seeing it right now in the NBA playoffs. Sometimes it can be survival of the fittest. Burns feints. Looked like he was going to load up with that right hand. Under 3 minutes now to decide it.
And that's why I think we have to appreciate these champions, because it's so hard to win a title in anything. So many things have to go right. Because look at Gilbert Burns. He was on the verge, right? Hurts his shoulder in the first round. Fights 20 minutes. And Belal Muhammad is ready to win.
Muhammad goes high, Burns goes low. That's been the story. Over 4.5 rounds now cashes. Good counter right from Muhammad after Burns had landed with his right hand.
It's just so difficult to land a right hand where you're not even showing the left.
Yeah. you got to shoulder left, the jab, and everything else that goes before the right hand fires. Or you got to hope that your opponent makes a mistake, overcommits to something, and you catch him in between the combination. But Belal has not made any mistakes tonight.
And he is so disciplined with this strategy of constant stance switches, punishing the body with those kicks. And look at the cardio. I mean, we're here in the 5th round. He's not even breathing heavy.
No.
As mentally tough an athlete as I've come across, to be sure.
You talk about a guy that was training through Ramadan, took a fight on 3 weeks' notice, was in Canada doing charity work. When he got the call, comes in and fights 25 minutes as if he can fight 25 minutes on a day's notice.
Still just over a minute to decide it.
And I'm a huge Gilbert Burns fan. So it's very unfortunate to see what happened, but even at his best, Belal Muhammad would have been very difficult to beat tonight.
Right, that's a good point.
He's looked that good.
Burns has fought admirably, essentially rendered a one-handed fighter after round 1, but Muhammad's kicks have led the dance, as has his pressure. Nice jab from Muhammad, and now an uppercut lands. Muhammad not sitting on a lead here late.
No, he's fighting exactly the same way.
Waning seconds, crowd showing its support for these two absolute warriors. Muhammad goes high yet again.
Another punishing shot to the body of Rock Gilbert.
Well, there can be no denying him now. Belal Muhammad coming up with a huge performance in the biggest fight of his career. A lot of mutual respect, of course, between these two athletes. Burns even at one point had said something publicly about Muhammad several months ago that was out of character. He called Muhammad to apologize. But you gotta think the celebration is on in Chicago, Illinois. Belal Muhammad, all indications are 15 years of work will produce his first UFC title shot, DC.
Right here, you see that takedown attempt by Gilbert Burns. Both of their weight fell on the top of that left shoulder. From then on, you didn't see Gilbert Burns throw the left hand again. Body kick landed for Burns there. Then it was all Belal Muhammad from that point on. His game planning, his kicks was what laid the dance. Now Gilbert Burns found success with his low leg kicks, but it was the body kicks of Belal, the jab, the right, the left hand. Switching stances, keeping the looks different. What a tremendous fight by Belal Muhammad.
So Muhammad will extend his unbeaten streak to 10, and we just hope that Gilbert Burns won't be out too long with that shoulder. For the official decision, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.